So I think that some of the things that you guys forget sometimes about a breakup is that your ex is experiencing some of the same feelings and emotions that you are. I think that so many people are like, no, like they're the ones that decided to do this. They're over it. They're posting that they're so happy. They're already with someone else. They're doing this. They're doing that. Listen to me. Feelings don't just go away overnight. Just like they didn't come upon you overnight. You know, the person that you are having this breakup with, think back to the very beginning of your relationship. Did you fall in love with them in one day? Probably not. And if some of you say that, you're out of your mind. It takes time to develop feelings. It also takes time for those feelings to go away. Now, some of you guys might say that maybe some of the feelings had already gone away. Like when your partner finally broke up, maybe they had felt like those feelings had already gone away due to some of the instances that happened in the relationship. That could be true too, but don't base everything off of that, you know? They might not have told you how they were feeling because maybe they didn't feel like they could tell you. If you guys had communication problems in your relationship, understand that some of the reasons why they don't feel comfortable opening up about their feelings and their emotions is because they maybe didn't feel like they could. Maybe they didn't feel like you would take it well. I mean, think about it. Were you the kind of person that was a reactor, as I call it, you know, where you just reacted to everything was a problem? They maybe didn't tell you how they were feeling because they were afraid of you. They were afraid of how you might respond, you know? So in your time of singleness and in your time of going through this breakup, try to learn that about yourself. Understand that, like, if you didn't create a safe environment for your partner to be open about how they were feeling and that they were losing these feelings and stuff like that, don't do that in your next relationship. Or if you get this person back, you know, learn to have better responses. Because if they didn't open up about how they were feeling, it might be because they didn't feel like they could.